well, they made more plays than we did. It made more big plays, and that's what it came back to. So give credit to them. I thought our guys fought hard the whole 4 quarters. Had some injuries, but guys really stepped up and made some plays for us. I thought, especially on offense with the injuries we had, kept the running game going fairly well. And we just didn't make enough plays and to come up with the win in the end. Well, there's, the game's 4 quarters, and there's plays throughout that game that we're going to look at and hope that, or wish that we had back. And, I think we all just need to take a look at it because there's plays throughout that we got to get corrected.
Was it that 8-minute drive and then running on the clock? Was it sort of helpless standing there knowing you were 1 play away from getting the ball back? How disappointing was it tonight to get 3rd down?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the objective, to get the ball back as soon as you can, give the offense a chance with some time on the clock. And we didn't do it. That's what I said. Chris Ivory, I mean, there's a lot of guys that really, I thought, stepped it up. And, with guys being injured and, more reps piled on them. And, I thought he did a really good job. I thought, after that fumble, he bounced back and ran very hard, extremely hard throughout the game. And just involved on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. Well, I just talked to a little bit of the trainers. They thought he'd be fine. So, he went in the locker room early just to see, see with the doctors and meet with them. And he came out and everything looked good for him in the 2nd half. But I think he had some pain, so, he fought through it, put him with the group of some of the other guys. Well, yeah, I wasn't too happy at the time. You're right, and it's a frustrating thing when you got guys covering and you don't make plays in the open field. And it's one thing to protect, but there's a second part to it. You got to cover.
Is there a psychological edge when you know that you can't get that winning record? You know what I mean? That's all the guys in the time of the locker room still finish with a winning record, that kind of thing. And now 8 losses, it's 9 years in a row. You know what I mean?
I haven't thought about that, D-Rock, to be honest with you. I think it's, let's get the first one. Let's get the first one, and that's our next game coming up. I mean, what can you say? He's piled up some good plays now, or games for us now. On offense, on special teams, he's been a warrior for us. I think he battles, he competes. He's been playing extremely well for us. Right. It was very difficult. Very difficult. It was very emotional for him. I think he shared that with the teams today. And, you can imagine all the emotions that he's going through. And I think during the game he did a good job pushing him aside. But I'm sure now, that calms down a little bit. It'll probably hit him again. But I give him and TJ credit. TJ had a death in his family too. And so both those guys were fighting through some things personally. And, to come on the road and be with their teammates and fight like they did, give them a lot of credit. He scrambled. They did a good job. He kind of a plaster. He got out of the pocket and extended the play. And, they did a good job. It was a deep 7 cut that turned into a scramble drill, and they extended it. And, we got to get pressure on them and force a quicker throw. Okay? Oh, I don't. I think I look at the situation now with the game, and you go back and now we replay it. We play 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, and I think we always look at what could I have done better as a coach? Could we put our guys in better situations? Is there something we could have said, something we could have done? Is there calls that we can make? Things like that. So we'll take responsibility. Players take responsibility, and then we regroup. I told them in there. I said, I know we have the right guys in this room, and if you're asking me why, how do I know? I know because they always fight. And when they fight back like that, and they fight every day, and they fight in games, it's the right group of guys.
Does it get harder and harder, you think, to rebound?
Not with this group. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like it's easy to rebound because they don't care. I mean, these guys are hurting in there. It's a tough locker room right now. But there's not a doubt in my mind how we'll regroup and bounce back next week. I think we really challenged our defensive line this week. They did a really good job on the screen game and the run game, mixing it up. And, I thought there was an explosive play here and there that we gave up. But for the most part, I thought we played pretty well defensively.
Coleman's injury, did that impact some of your pressure stuff?
You saw we had to adjust a little bit. Peyton Thompson, we moved him from safety to nickel. We got Devon House in there at times and moved Jalen to nickel. So give the defensive staff and the defensive players credit for being able to adjust on the run. Okay, thank you.